But this is Danny Driscoll, Secretary of the Army. How does a guy that looks like this become Secretary of the Army? You're like, Tom, you shouldn't judge according to appearance. Well, I agree with that on the whole, but sometimes somebody walks in and like, I can't be the Secretary of the Army. And that's one of them right here. But anyway, Lori Laura Loomer, these stories about the second strike of the boat. And God forbid we kill drug runners. That's a problem. But drone striking weddings with 500 innocent people and could get one, that doesn't matter. I mean, everybody see the conflicting, hierarchical, hypocritical narrative that's being perpetrated by people like Rand Paul and everybody on the left. And by the way, when you always know who you are, but who your adversaries and your allies are, Rand. But anyway, this guy here, let's just go down the list here. He jogs with Eugene Vidman, Alex's brother, who was the perpetrator of the Ukrainian phone call hoax. That's weird, isn't it? That he jogs with Alex Vindman's brother, Eugene Vidman, two biggest dorks on the planet, outside of the Krasensteins. But anyway, he jogs with a devout, as Trump's Secretary of the Army, he jogs with the people who did impeach him. Explain that to me. How does he work for Trump? Fire him and put an interim in there. You don't need a confirmation. Fire him and put an interim in there. There's plenty of them. Allegedly, Aaron sent me this. Allegedly, Susie Wiles and J.D. Vance chose him. Because J.D. Vance went to Yale with him. Fantastic, J.D. Great job. J.D. Now, Susan Wiles is one thing. J.D. Vance, if Trump goes down, J.D. Vance is finished. So you put in somebody who hates your boss, who could take him down. And if he gets taken down, you get taken down because you'll never win. That's who you choose. Somebody hates Trump, who jogs with Eugene Vidman. Because he went to Yale and is friends with J.D. Vance. Great. Driscoll was on an interview with Dasha Burns of Politico. Why is he doing an interview with Politico? I mean, why don't you just do, an interview with the Beijing Post? Voiced his opposition to excess gender requirements, stating, I was out in the woods conducting, what would you call them, Will? What do you call your
exercise?
What is it?
An exercise?
Exercise. Doing a military exercise out in the woods with all different, the male and female soldiers. And he couldn't tell the difference between male and female soldiers.
Okay.
Again, he'll say anything because his wife demands that he does. and in order for him to keep his job, because he's a whore, he'll say anything to keep his job. He'll say whatever it takes to get a Republican job. He'll say whatever it takes to get a Democrat job. That's who he is.